Hello, everyone. Nash Alexander III, Chief Relationship Officer with the BizLinks TV Network, here on location again at Senator Charles W. Walker's book signing, From Peanuts to Power. We're just ecstatic about the event that has been going on here. You've seen and heard from great people who have personal relationships with them, and we have none other than nationally syndicated radio personality and an advocate for children and just the community at large. Once we call out her name, you do research on it, you'll see that she has been highly decorated by the governor, and just a great thing. So once she tells you about how to get in contact with her, please do so, and you'll be hearing more from her as it relates to BizLinks TV Network. So we'd like to welcome Frida Stooks. Thank you. Hello and welcome.
Hi, and thank you so very much. I wasn't expecting, all that. But thank you so very much and for sharing the accolades. And before we actually get started, I want to say, if you don't mind, that one thing that I tell everyone: anytime there is a success story, it takes more than one person.
Yes.
It takes a team.
Yes.
So with that, the things that you just said, it takes a team.
Yes. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to interrupt her right there because right now, you already know, if you know anything about leadership or if you've seen great leaders, she's one because she knows to take that spotlight and put it where it belongs, where the work gets done, but her role is still critical as being the leader, and she's a great one. So I'm honored to hear you stand there, because very few people will do that. Yeah. But it just distinguishes you as a great leader with all you have accomplished. And she said that she wasn't expecting all of that, but it's due. So, so let's get here just briefly, because we know you have to get on that trolley.
Yes, I do. 9:30.
Yes. But let me ask, the book. In fact, you had the honor of interviewing the senator on your radio show. Yes. So, one, tell us briefly about that experience, then about the book.
Well, first I have to share that the Honorable Connie Stokes, she actually reached out to me last week, and Connie and I are close friends, but she's also personal close friends with Senator Charles Walker. And basically she said, Frida, I want you to come to this book signing. She said, this is where you need to be. Okay. And I said, okay. Yeah. And then as she started sharing information about Senator Walker, I was so impressed. And I said, you know what, Connie? I know I'm going to be there since you're saying be there, but I need to interview him on my nationally syndicated radio show. Wow. And once we actually talked prior to the interview, and that's Senator Walker, and it was an instant connection. And I shared with him, I said, now, our show is called The Afternoon Drive. Okay. But everyone knows me, Frida, as Coming Direct, So we talked about a wide array of subjects, including, his history of the things that he went through in his life. But we also talked about the book, Peanuts to Power. Yes. And I asked him, how did the name come about? So he explained that to me. He also talked about his family. And one thing that really touched me, he talked a lot about his daddy. Now, I'm a Southern girl, so I'm coming direct, Yes. He talked about his daddy. Okay. And I can tell just from the conversation alone that from the foundation that was laid with him as a child growing up with him and his siblings, and the things that he experienced as a child, being a young entrepreneur at the age of 13, growing on up, having his own company, being involved in the community, touching people, helping people to actually advance in their life. Yeah. He wasn't a selfish individual. Absolutely. Even though I just met him, but I felt his spirit. Yes. It was all about helping others. Even though he became a millionaire, it was all about helping others. And with that, he also had that Christian base, in that. So what I would say in regards to Peanuts to Power, I would highly recommend everyone that is looking at us today and that are hearing us communicate to pick up that book. Yes. Because that book, Peanuts to Power, written by Senator Charles W. Walker, it will help to change your life.
Absolutely.
Help to change your
well,
life.
I tell you, Frida's just done an outstanding job of summarizing the book. I mean, literally. And all what she said about the senator comes through from the book. So
Yes.
remember, go to www.charleswalkerinc.com. Purchase the book. Remember, if you've been following us this evening, that the senator said that he will autograph it and send it to you free of charge. So also remember, he said you can write on that website what you want him to write. So please
like
take it. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then to ship it to you free?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, I really want to continue this, but I do want to make sure you're not left behind.
Absolutely, because you know what? I don't want to walk up that street, okay? But can I actually say personally thank you to the former governor and Mrs. Roy Barnes
Yes.
for opening up their home.
Yes.
You know, and he said today, as he was speaking to all of us, our home is your home.
Wow.
A lot of people don't really take that in, but when you can feel a person's heart when they're speaking, it says a lot.
Yeah.
It says a lot. So with that, I appreciate you.
Well, let me tell you, we appreciate you. But before you go, tell them how to access your radio station.
Oh,
How to
absolutely.
capture-
I am on nationally. You can hear my voice. Again, it's the afternoon drive with Gary Lil G. Jenkins and Frida Stooks. And if you guys are familiar with Gary Lil G. Jenkins, he is the R&B legendary singer with Silk.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're on from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. But please, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram,
Good.
Twitter. Just put in Frida, Freda, Stooks, Stukes. And thank you so very much.
Oh, no, our pleasure and our honor. Guys, you've heard from great people tonight. I don't think of a better way to close out, but I will let you know this, that there's more to come. Please tune in to your afternoon drive.
Yes.
Tune into Afternoon Drive, guys, and please, we look forward to seeing you as we close out here, BizLinks TV Network on location on book signing of the book From Peanuts to Power, the author by the one and only Senator Charles W. Walker, the first African-American Senate Majority Leader. So we are so proud of him. We're proud of him opening up the next chapter of his life, and look out for his impact. Until next time, remember, we're exposing your business to the world.